Welcome to the Startup Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, the host of the show, where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. After you have pitched an investor, it's important to update them on the progress of your startup. Investors look for momentum and traction in the startup before investing. Forecasting high revenue is not the same as actually demonstrating a growth story in progress. The update should go out no less than once a month. The email should be short and to the point. In the subject line, put the name of your company and the word update with the month and year. Remind the investor that they heard your pitch and list in short bullet points updates about sales, team, product, and fundraise. Investors look for the progress you are making and not market news or competition updates, as they want to know what you are doing. In most cases, they will not reply. It's not the depth of information that counts, but rather the consistency of the updates that matters. It takes 7 touches to close a sale, so it takes 7 touches to close an investor. Each email lets the investor peel back another layer of the onion, become more familiar with you and the startup. It's not the pitch that motivates the investor, but rather it's the follow-up. Focus on key points about the business, such as sales, pipeline, team activities, product development status, and planned fundraise amounts with valuations. Ask for advice and feedback as well to engage the investor. And finally, an investor email campaign will be far more effective if you build a list of investors who know your deal. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start listening to today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.